Hey everybody, welcome to Daily Distinction for today. Right as we were getting ready to go on, my internet went out, so I had to reboot. I hope that we don't go out during the program. So just a warning in case I disappear. I'm not hanging up on you like if we were on a cell phone call. Hope everybody's doing great. It's a beautiful day here in Las Vegas. Currently in the mid 60s, and as you know, I'm as a sports fan, I'm pretty excited. My Colts come to Vegas to play the Raiders, and my great friend Scott Stratton, who is a season ticket holder of the Raiders, had given Tammy and me his 2 tickets to see the game. We were so excited. First time to see the brand new Allegiant Stadium, chance to see our Colts. And unlike in Indianapolis, where they are letting a limited number of people in, here in Vegas, they are playing to no fans. In fact, I thought this was kind of interesting and kind of good leadership from the owner of the Raiders, who have kind of become our second favorite team, I guess. But the owner isn't going to the games. He is not going to the games. He said it is not fair for me to be able to see the game in person when I'm not letting my fans see the game in person. I thought that was a pretty interesting approach to leadership. And we're talking today about what we can do as leaders to ensure customer loyalty. We want to see loyalty from our customers. We want to see loyalty from our employees. All of us want to see enhanced levels of loyalty. So what do we do to do it? I think that's what Mark Davis did with his position is a pretty good thing. Hey, a reminder too, as folks are coming in, that if you want to hear about Distinction anytime, all you need to do is go to Distinction Radio. The link is on the website. The website, of course, as you know, is distinctionnation.com. The link's there, but all you need to do is say to your Amazon device, Alexa, play Distinction Radio. It will take you there. So hope you do that. Hope you're having a great Thursday, Ted. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Hope all is great up in your neck of the woods. Glad you are here today, along with everybody else, whether you're watching live or on replay. Okay, so like I said, it's an understatement. It is. It's just a total understatement to say that we want loyalty. Real profitability for your business, whether you are a mom and pop operation or you're Amazon, the real profitability comes from loyalty. Why do you think Amazon does Amazon Prime? It's because they have the data that shows that once you become a Prime member, you order more. You're more loyal. So it's an understatement to say that loyalty is where real profitability from business arises. The more that we can do to create loyalty with our customers, the more profitable that we become. So we all want it, but the question is, how do we get more of it? So I just want to give you 3 quick ideas on what we can be doing to create enhanced levels of customer loyalty. And by the way, when you enhance employee loyalty, you often find that customer loyalty it increases as well. Hey, Scott, always great to see you. Thank you for being here. Jerry, you're so right. When you create a distinctive business, you create enthused, loyal customers. You are exactly right. When you stand out, people connect more with you. Hey, Sophie, it's so great to see you, hear from you. Gosh, we got people watching all over the world here. Sophie and I connected at an event I spoke to several years ago, and we've stayed in touch over the years. So, Sophie, I'm really, really glad you're here. Thank you. Hope everything is going well for you in this crazy and changing world. Curtis checks in as he trucks all over the country. Auburn, Washington today. Man, Curtis, we live vicariously through your travels, man. I'm telling you, that is awesome. So how do we get more customer loyalty? I'm going to give you 3 quick ideas. Number 1, reward it when you get it. It's amazing to me that so few companies truly reward the loyalty that they seek to inspire. I mean, I'm not just talking about, points, right? I mean, airlines, restaurants, everybody does points now. But points have become a commodity. When American Airlines first started the Advantage program, that was the first airline frequent traveler award program, man, it really stood out. It was a reason you would choose American instead of other airlines, right? I mean, that's the fundamental question we have to answer. Why would somebody choose you instead of the other alternatives in the marketplace? Well, that gave us, well, then guess what happened? As I talk about in the book, Create Distinction, one of the destroyers of distinction is copycat competition. So Delta and United and Southwest, everybody now has that. So it's assumed, right? What was a reward for loyalty now has been commoditized, which means we got to find new ways to reward loyalty. The point is this for your business. If you're rewarding loyalty in the same way that you did 5 years ago, it's probably commoditized, because I'll bet your competitors are doing it as well. So what could you do in a new way, in a different way, in a fun way, in an exciting way to reward the loyal customers? Hey, it might just be calling them and saying thanks, because so few of us do that. Hey, Glenn is here from the set of The Resident in Atlanta. Happy Thursday to you too, Glenn. Gosh, great seeing you. And by the way, everybody tune in. I posted Glenn, I don't know if you saw it or not. One of I forget which one it was, TMZ or somebody had a picture of a wedding scene, and you are in the picture. And I posted it on my Facebook page saying, man, that guy at that wedding looks just like the guy I was playing craps with in Vegas. But great to see you here, and thank you for being here from the set of The Resident. Donovan, always great seeing you. I really appreciate it. And Jerry, you're right. Enthused customers tell their friends, you got to try my guy out. You got to do business with my guy. Exactly. I mean, that is the key. Donovan, well, and keeping it simple is how we show gratitude. Keeping it simple is how we do it. Man, I tell you, so few. How many places do you do business with that say thank you? I'm not saying thank you when you make a purchase, thank you for shopping Kmart. You know what? I mean, first of all, if a business isn't doing that, it's time to find another business to do business with. But thank you has become, in many transactions, so insincere. It's almost like, it's part of the mechanics. We hand you the receipt. Hey, thanks for having dinner with us tonight. But how many times do you get an unexpected thank you? And that's what I'm talking about here. By the way, if you're just tuning in, Donovan's question was, how do you reward loyalty? Yes. So, but doing it in an unexpected way that is not joined with a transaction. I talk to businesses and they say, well, we're sending out Christmas cards or holiday cards. And I'm like, okay, so now what I want you to do is, how many do you receive? And how many do you pay attention to? Because I think most of us would admit, I got a Thanksgiving card from a company and I didn't even know who they were. I had to look them up on the internet and oh yeah, 5 years ago I did business with, but it wasn't signed, it was just printed, but when you do it in a personal way, or when you reward loyalty in a way that gives, if you do more business with us, you get a special benefit. The more that behavior rewarded is behavior repeated. That's my friend Michael LaBeouf's line. And I think it's no better line has ever been written about business. We repeat the behavior that we reward. I mean, I don't mean to make it as simplistic as when you train your puppy, but you scold them when they go on the floor and you give them a treat when they go outside, and guess what they start doing? They start going outside, right? I mean, we're not that programmable. I don't mean it that way, but there is a basic principle there that the behavior that we reward is the behavior that's going to be repeated. And we wonder why we don't have more loyal customers, but we're not rewarding loyalty. You've heard me say here 100 times, how many times do you see this special offer for new customers and you sit there and go, man, I've been doing business with you forever, and you're giving them a better deal than me? When I've been sending, I was talking to somebody yesterday who was talking about they had to file an insurance claim, and the insurance company wanted all of their financial data to see if if this could possibly be a financial scam. And one of the things that the policyholder was telling me was, isn't it funny? They never do that study about, are you financially able to make your premium payments for a decade? But then you file a claim And, oh, is this a scam, right? I mean, we weren't too concerned when we were getting the money, but now that we're giving it back, how is that rewarding 10 years of making your premium payments? Now, I realize there's financial obligation, don't get me wrong. But it was how it made the policyholder feel that was messed up. There was no reward for being a loyal customer. Hey, here's my friend Merv, our favorite Asian restaurant, hand carved an orange into a special shape. See, there you go, Merv. That's it. You're exactly right. It's enormous. It's huge. That is so good. Ted, you took the words out of my mouth. That's what I was getting ready to talk about next. You are on it, my friend. Yeah. The AT&T, the new AT&T ad emphasizes that the deal on the iPhone is for new and existing customers. And I thought that is cool. That is very, very cool. Winter wonderland of Silicon Valley. Charles, I bet your weather there is gorgeous. I love that part of the country. Wish I could afford it. It's great. All right, so your reward loyalty. There's your first one. Here's your second one. Be congruent and clear in your messaging. You can't get loyalty. Why would you give loyalty to something that's inconsistent? Have you ever had the situation where you recommended, for me, it's been a restaurant, you go somewhere for the first time and man, it's really good. And you recommend it to a friend and they go, ugh, it just didn't. I'll give you a specific example. For Valentine's Day, several years ago, 3-4 years ago, I was on the road giving a speech and I got, my flight got back in on Valentine's evening, like 6:00. So Tammy said, I'll take care of making the reservation. So she makes the reservation and picks me up at the airport. And we go to this place in this rundown strip mall off Sahara here in Las Vegas, which is not the best part of town. And I thought it was a joke. I literally thought, she's pulling a prank on me, and I'm like, okay, honey, where are we really going? We're going to Del Frisco's, we're going to more, where are we really going? No, this is it. It's got, got great reviews. I honestly worried about walking from the car to the front door of the restaurant because we had to park, it's Valentine's, it's packed. So we went in the Golden Steer and had one of the most incredible experiences I've had in a restaurant. I mean, the wait staff was great. The steak was, it was everything that you would possibly want. We went back 6 weeks later and it was just as fantastic. And that is when I started recommending it to my friends. Matter of fact, Glenn Morshower that's here, we've already promised that, the next time he's in Vegas, we're going to go grab a steak at the Golden Steer. I waited until the second time before I would recommend it because I'd been burned so many times of recommending a place and then find out that their service and their performance is inconsistent. So we have to be congruent and clear to get recommendations. We have to be congruent and clear and consistent in our messaging to gain loyalty. So that's why the first cornerstone of distinction, if you were at the Distinction Summit, the first cornerstone, the one that we spent time on, was clarity, being clear about your messaging, and then being congruent in the delivery of that time after time after time after time. I'm going to use my friend Glenn as an example again. Why has Glenn had such an amazing career as an actor? I hope, Glenn, you would agree with me. It is not only because of incredible talent, it is the consistency of what you bring. You don't have to worry, is Glenn going to hit the mark and do it right? Because he's proven that. He's clear and congruent and consistent, and therefore directors keep hiring him and casting directors keep referring him. That congruency and clarity, and the other word I should have added to this is consistency, hugely important. Here's the third and final, and that is deliver the ultimate customer experience. Why would you refer someplace that doesn't deliver the experience? Now, here's the other aspect. You got to deliver it in all aspects of your business. If I have a superior time at your store, but then I call and I'm put on hold for an hour due to unexpected call volume. You've delivered it in one part, but not in the other. In other words, it's hard for me to recognize, to recommend and be loyal to you totally because an aspect of it misses the mark. So as entrepreneurs, examine every aspect of what you do. Are you delivering an ultimate customer experience throughout that? Have you asked customers what the ultimate experience would be? Are you working with them and talking to them about how can you deliver what would make them loyal? I mean, what a great question for customers. We really appreciate your business. To get you to keep coming back, what part of the experience would ensure your loyalty? Yeah, we don't want to do that. We want to find a new customer. And then we wonder why we don't have loyal customers. So the three things that we need to do to make certain that we gain more customer loyalty. Number one, reward the loyalty that we're seeking. Second, be congruent and clear, and I should have added consistent in our messaging and in our delivery. And third, deliver the ultimate customer experience, not just in single focal points of your business, but throughout everything that you do. When you do that, those are the steps to gain and retain the loyalty that your business, that every business needs. It's the lifeblood of business when we do that. Well, that's going to do it for today's Daily Distinction. I'll check in with you tomorrow, same time. Thanks very much for watching. Thank you for sharing, too. We had several shares yesterday. And if you're watching on replay, thanks for doing that as well. I truly appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a great day. Thanks, everybody. See you then.